A young couple think they bought cheap old house until they discovered a strange thing in its basement. This couple was cleaning out the old house they purchased for a suspiciously low price when they found a strange door in the basement. This discovery could have solved all their problems. However, they realized how wrong they were when someone broke into their house. Kara and Aaron never imagined the roller coaster of events that would soon take place. They had thoughts of renovating an old house into their dream home. They entered the basement innocuously enough, their minds racing with anticipation as they set out on their journey. They had no idea that their lives would soon take an exciting and perilous turn. As they rummaged through the cluttered basement, Kara and Aaron stumbled upon a hidden door. Curiosity piqued, and they couldn't resist investigating what lay behind it. The room was adorned with boxes and dilapidated furniture in an eerie silence. It was as if time had stood still in this forgotten corner of the house. A small wooden chest was hidden among the dust and cobwebs, begging them to release its secrets, and Aaron found it as he pushed a large box aside, sending chills down his spine. Aaron cautiously pry opened the chest in his eagerness to see what was within, only to discover a collection of ceramic figurines wrapped in tattered paper. He was disappointed to see that they appeared to be commonplace items. Kara's gut told her nonetheless that there was more to these statues than first appeared. She looked intently at one of the figurines, her interest growing. When she looked closely at the figurine's base, she noticed that it had markings suggesting that these were priceless pieces from Nifenberg, Mycene, and Dresden lace. Kara's instincts told her that the figurines may have been stolen, and they could hold immense worth. As their suspicions grew, the couple faced a dilemma and thought of reporting the figurines to the authorities. The allure of a financial windfall, and the chance to settle their debts tempted them, but they couldn't ignore the nagging feeling that these figurines were connected to a much larger and darker world. They ultimately made the choice to sell the figurines in an effort to start over in a new place. They went to see Mr. Finch, an antiques dealer in town, who looked at the figurines and gave them a price. However, Mr. Finch's admission that he knew the figurines were stolen and his threat to denounce them to the police if they didn't comply with his requests dashed their dreams of a simple trade. Aaron and Kara were in a panic and had no choice but to comply with Mr. Finch's requests. Their hopes of making a clean getaway were dashed, and they wound up caught in a perilous web of illicit activity. Little did they know that this was just the beginning of a harrowing ordeal. While Aaron reluctantly followed Mr. Finch's instructions, Kara, left alone at the motel, became the target of the criminals involved in the figurine theft. They kidnapped her, leaving Aaron distraught and determined to save his beloved wife at any cost. Time was ticking, and Aaron had to make a difficult decision. He knew that involving the police would put Kara's life in jeopardy. Instead, he devised a plan to confront the criminals on his own terms, risking everything to ensure his wife's safety. Aaron approached the abandoned warehouse where the kidnappers were keeping Kara hostage while operating undercover and armed with the figurines. He could hear Kara calling out to him, as he entered the dimly lit area, but he was greeted by a group of ominous guys who threatened to hurt her if he didn't cooperate. Chaos broke out as the cops surrounded the warehouse. Outside, sirens were blaring, and the building was filled with the sound of authoritative voices. The offenders were forced to comply after realizing they were caught. The police took charge of the issue, capturing the offenders and guaranteeing Kara's safety. The police investigation revealed shocking truths about the stolen figurines. It turned out that the collection belonged to a private collector and had been on loan to a local museum. The criminals, including a relative of the elderly woman who had sold them the house, had plotted to steal the valuable figurines. The discovery shed light on a network of thieves and illicit activities that reached far beyond the couple's initial encounter. When everything was said and done, Aaron and Kara were left to deal with the repercussions of their deeds. Aaron and Kara revised their priorities after having their lives completely altered.
Subscribe for more content like this. And don't forget to hit the bell button so you can be updated right away for new uploads.